OpenAI has hit the pause button on its Stargate UK data center plan. Meta's Muse Spark model brings reasoning capabilities to the Meta AI app. And Greece will ban all kids under 15 from using social media. It's Thursday, April 9th. And here's a quick look at tech news this morning from Engadget. Well, according to Bloomberg, OpenAI is putting the brakes on Stargate UK. That's the company's AI infrastructure project with NVIDIA that's meant to help the UK build out its sovereign computing capabilities. The company announced Stargate UK back in September, but it launched a strategic partnership with the UK government months before that. Stargate UK would enable the government to run top AI models locally from data centers inside the region, particularly for specialist use cases where jurisdiction matters. But now OpenAI is pausing the project due to high cost of energy and regulatory issues. In a statement provided to the publication, the company said that it still sees a huge potential for the UK's AI future. It added that AI compute is foundational to that goal, and that it continues to explore Stargate UK and will move forward when the right conditions, such as regulation and the cost of energy, enable long-term infrastructure investment. Upon announcing Stargate UK, OpenAI said that it would offer the same deal to other countries that want to expand their sovereign AI capabilities. Now, it's unclear if those plans are affected as well, but it is worth noting that the initiative, OpenAI for Countries, is also working with Australia, Greece, the UAE, Slovakia, Kazakhstan, and other regions. Following the icy reception to Llama 4, Meta is releasing the first in a new family of AI systems built by its recently formed Superintelligence team. The company is kicking off its new Muse era with Spark, a lightweight model geared toward consumer use. In the future, Meta plans to offer more capable versions of Muse, but for now, it's clear the company wants to nail the basics. To that point, many of Spark's capabilities are table stakes for a new model in 2026. For instance, it offers both instant and thinking modes. With the latter engaged, the model will take an extra few moments to reason through a prompt. Other consumer-facing AI systems have had this kind of flexibility for a while. Anthropic, for example, was one of the first AI labs to offer a hybrid reasoning model when it released Claude Sonnet 3.7 at the start of last year. Now, that said, Meta plans to add an even more powerful contemplating mode down the road. Muse Spark can also coordinate multiple AI sub-agents to tackle a request. Meta suggests users will see this capability in action when they ask for help with tasks like family trip planning. In such a scenario, one agent might compile an itinerary, while another finds kid-friendly activities everyone can enjoy. At the same time, Meta has built Spark to be natively multimodal, meaning the model can process images, video, and audio. Like Google Lens, this gives you the option to snap a photo with your phone and ask Meta AI questions about what you see. Of course, it wouldn't be a 2026 AI release if Muse Spark did not include a built-in shopping assistant. Like ChatGPT, Spark can compare different items for you, listing the pros and cons of each, with links to make it easy to buy the product that appeals to you. Muse Spark is available today in the Meta AI app and Meta.ai website everywhere where the company offers those services. Meta will begin rolling out the new features the model powers starting in the U.S. In the coming weeks, the company plans to bring Muse Spark to more countries and places where people can access Meta AI, including Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Additionally, Meta says it hopes to open source future versions of the model, and we'll see if the company ends up doing that. Last year, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg appeared to flip-flop on the company's open source stance, saying it would need to be more rigorous about such decisions moving forward. Greece will ban children under the age of 15 from using social media starting next year. Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis made the announcement in a video posted to TikTok in which he referenced anxiety, sleep problems, and addictive design features as reasons for the ban. Greece has been proactive in its approach to tackling excessive screen time for children, having already banned mobile phones in schools in 2024. While the Prime Minister chose not to name any of the platforms, he said he was concerned about children comparing themselves to others on social media and taking online comments to heart. As reported by the New York Times, Greece's digital governance minister said that social media companies would be legally required to uphold the new restrictions by verifying the ages of their users. Failure to comply would lead to fines under the EU's Digital Services Act. Parents would also need to download an app called Kids Wallet, backed by the state, that could be paired to their children's device and block access. The finer details of how the ban would be enforced are still being worked out by decision makers. The Prime Minister did concede that he would likely incur the wrath of his country's young children, but there's widespread support for the plans from Greece's adult population, according to an opinion poll published by ALCO in February. Greece follows in the footsteps of Indonesia, Austria, and Australia, all of which have introduced similar bans of their own in the last year. The UK is also considering bringing in tighter restrictions on children under the age of 16 using social media. Thanks for listening. There's a whole lot more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Mariella Moon, Igor Bonifasic, and Matt Tate. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow morning with more from Engadget.